done me. How love being a free man. Just sitting at the fire, looking at the stars. Looking at the stars. Makes me think of a song I used to play for my mom. She used to love it. She used to tell me I should have been a musician. It just didn't happen though. I don't know. But it does make me think of a good song. I should have. Bringing my guitar out here would have been near impossible. When the stars line up and you catch a good break, people think you're lucky, but you know it's grace. It can happen so fast or a little bit late. Timing is everything. Well, I had close calls when it could have been me. I was young and I learned just how fragile life could be. I lost friends of mine. I guess it wasn't my time. Timing is everything. And I could have been a child that got took home. And I would have been one more unfinished song. And when it seems a rhyme is hard to find, that's when one comes along just in time. Well, I remember that day when our eyes first met. You walked into the building to get out of the rain 'cause you were soaking wet. And as I held the door, you wanted to know my name. Timing is everything. And I could have been another minute late, and we never would have crossed paths that day. And when it seems true love is hard to find, that's when one comes along just in time. Well, you can call it fate or destiny. Sometimes it really seems like it's a mystery, 'cause you can be hurt by love or healed by the same. Diamond is everything. And it can happen so fast, or a little bit late. Diamond is everything. Song by, I think it's by Garrett Hedlund from the movie Love Song, Country Love Song. It's a country movie, Country Love Song. Yeah, writes some good songs. But yeah, my mom used to play a bunch of songs. Used to do CCR, the Beatles, well, and even, heavier stuff. Rock and roll, right into heavy metal, and got into death metal even. So music, I love it when I'm angry. Don't like to be angry anymore, so now I listen to flutes and stuff. Been 9 years since my mom passed. I feel like I know her so much better than I did when she was here. Spent 40 years just being a son and running around, and I think your mom will always be there. What about 9 years to think about her now? One bit of advice, I guess, for me and everyone that way. You never realize how special anyone is till they're gone. And then the special part of them just shines more and more every day. Something you take for granted when they're here. And we all have something, for sure. Well, if you're listening, Mom, we sung a song for you. Just calm, relaxed, enjoying this fire and the stars, so. But I'm gonna heat up some Silverado steak chili. Sounds like it's boiling now. And chomp that down and see what happens. Oh yeah. Chili is nice and warm, so I'm going to enjoy it. I'm starting to feel a little cold. So hopefully this will warm me up. I'm sure it will. Already is. Out here with the nice fire and the stars. Well, that gave me the munchies. And nothing seems better right now on a cold night than a can of pea soup. Pea soup. Got a slow cooked pea soup when I was only 17-ish. Used to live with my girlfriend. In the wintertime, her mom would put the habitant pea soup in a pot, and like hours before we came home from school, she would just put it on the wood stove with a low fire during the day and give it a stir here and there. And it thickened, it would get real thick, I guess is what was nice about it. So we are going to slow cook it and enjoy the fire. Decided to put it in a pot, more surface area to let off some steam. Gotta stir it. Start on one side, not the others. Had the pot, figured I was use it. Get nice and warm, so just gonna steam it for a bit. Oh yeah. Well, it's 12:21. Latest I've been up in a long time. The stars are just magnificent tonight. You can see a faint Milky Way. So I'll enjoy this soup and then I'll say goodnight. Soup was very good. And it really made me tired. So I'm just having a little bit of dark chocolate and crawling into bed. Well, I'm all cozy in bed. So I'm going to say goodnight. And I'll see you in the morning. woke up, it's 5 a.m. Tried to stay in bed, but I had to go pee, and I am so cold now. There's ice on the inside of the tent, so I'm gonna get this thing going. The rocket stove, and get myself warmed up. I need to charge it anyway, so just warmed the inside of the tent up last time. Oh, it's cold. The sleeping bag, I think, said it's rated for -6. Well, usually they can't go as far as you think they will, eh? Good morning. It's almost 9 o'clock. I fell back asleep after I got the bio stove going for a bit. It is cold. You can see it's frost is just starting to go. I woke up to water droplets inside the tent, and yeah, everything's very icy. I have my wool hat and scarf on. Let's get a fire started. Oh, that's nice. Water's been boiling rapidly for about a minute, which is what I would recommend. You just never know. Cheers. Chai tea and maple syrup. That's gotta be one of my favorite things to drink. So good. Just working on the fire pit. Made a flatter surface here. And that one, that one, that one. I'll put this like I had it before. Ding, 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 ding. Now we can cook our steak. Perfect little camping stove or oven. It's kind of the only thing I usually eat now is those steaks. You know, one a day. Cook some eggs still. Preheated the pan on there. Deep fried scrambled eggs. Cheese in here again. Get our little lid here. All right, the reveal. Mm. 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 Beautiful day. Getting away from us though. It's already afternoon. Well, like after lunchtime. No, fix the fire pit up, and it makes me a little happier. I need to organize a little. Got clutter here all over the place. Doing too many things at once, charging up my battery packs with the BioLite, which is over there. It's charging up. And I'm gonna finish up these eggs. Last bite. Some fried cheese there. Mm. Mm. I was planning on staying another night and not doing a full cleanup, but I was sitting here after I ate thinking about the fact that the weather's supposed to be pretty bad tomorrow afternoon. The site I'm on only gets sun from maybe 1 till 2 o'clock, which is the time I used to dry the sleeping bag and stuff out. Because like last night, the sleeping bag was, or the tent was, like this morning, was actually icy on the inside. So it was quite damp in the morning, and I just got my sleeping bag dried up now at 2:30. The rain's supposed to hit at around 2 tomorrow, which would mean I can't dry my stuff unless I use the fire, and I'm not putting my new sleep mummy bag over the fire pit. With the gear that I have to call it the end of this little adventure. It was not so bad. Like, I didn't do very much other than hike around and stuff and collect wood and have fires, and didn't get to go fishing in my spot because somebody's camped there. But sooner I get packed up, maybe I can find something interesting on the way back. And look forward to seeing my wife, as always. So yeah, I'm gonna finish packing up the campsite. Just have to take the tent down. Everything's in its kits and bundles, and then we'll head off to the parking lot. 3:30. It's still nice out. It's a bit breezy and cool, but I got my stuff all packed up. I'm gonna carry a duffel bag, put the backpack on, and then I got my water sack and my walking stick. Just wrapped a bunch of cordage around it that I found at the campsite. And gonna have peach slices for extra energy, because it's a decent amount of weight and it's a long walk. A treacherous long walk. So we'll get going in a couple minutes. Oh shit. That is a huge poop. I was not there yesterday. Okay. The only time it was scary, me and my brother were, when we biked across Canada, we came across a mom and her cubs on the side of the highway, and I think I've seen a few people have this issue. Mom just right away thinks you're, an enemy, and kind of charges at you just for being close to them, and you're trying to get past them, but they're just hanging out in the ditch. So we just biked like hell. Didn't look back until we got a kilometer away, and it's like, okay, we're good. Kind of gave me a bit of the take a look around feeling, and get comfortable out here, not think about that sort of stuff. We're at the cliffs here. Let's take a little break. Well, if I broke the whole hike up into sections, I just did, I guess. I don't know. 1/7 of it. Maybe 1/6. Oh, it's heavy. Back's feeling it already. Still gotta go a long ways. Right. Goodbye, McCrea. We'll see you again. At this huge marsh again. Halfway back to the parking lot, which is nice to know. I should stop for another little break, but I keep going. Ooh, well, I'm at what I call rest rock. Taking a rest. Oh man, look at the size of that backpack. I'm gonna have to weigh it when I get home. It's insanely heavy. It's getting heavier too. I don't know how that happens, but the bag, the back, everything's getting heavier. Take a little break and carry on. I made it. Well, it's gonna wrap up another little expedition. At the parking lot now, and I'm gonna head home.